we've discussed this idea of a multicultural charter that is being developed. So, well, first of all, what is a charter? Why would we want a multicultural charter? What would it do?
Okay. The Parliament passed some new legislation last year, upgrading the South Australian Multicultural Act, and it's the South Australian Multicultural Act 2021, coming into force on the 2nd of December. And within that act was the obligation for the minister, that is now me, to table a charter, the Multicultural Charter. And we've been doing a series of engagements about what that charter should look like and the information that it should contain. And the charter is really a statement for South Australia's indicating its commitment to multiculturalism and the desire to fulfil and support interculturalism, which is about understanding, respecting cultures and encouraging South Australians to get to know more deeply other people's cultures as well.
Yes, indeed, truly important, that one.
Out for public consultation now. Yep. So if people want to pop on the Your Say website, they can find details, and we encourage them for their feedback.
The new Act has said that, amongst other things, you need to have this multicultural charter. It has been drafted by somebody, by you, by the...
So we had a very diverse working group, including academics and leaders within the community, and of course people from the Multicultural Commission. And then we went through a period where we did some consultation with the public service heads, and now it's out for public consultation. So the process has been quite extensive. And for me, it's going to be not just a great set of words on a page, but then following that, I'll be presenting what we call the Ambassador Project. So to bring to life, to enact what we commit to in the culture, in the charter, sorry.
I'm very pleased to see also moving beyond multiculturalism into interculturalism. And so once that happens, you're creating these ambassadors roles?
So what for people in the business community and the public sector who will be what we call ambassadors, to look particularly in the area of recruitment of diverse workplaces. What we find particularly in our migrant community is often they are not employed in the area of their training and profession, and we have a lot of jobs are also not advertised in South Australia. So it's often who you know, your connections, and South Australian work experience is valued over anything else. And I think we need to break down some of the barriers as what people are concerned about by hiring someone who has experience from overseas.
We've just had, or still going on, Ausasia. I went to see one of the programs there, very interesting. Yeah. Lost in Shanghai. It's the story of Jane Hutchin, who came from a Eurasian background. I used to speak to her a lot when she was a journalist in SBS, and I was in the financial sector in Sydney. It was very interesting to see. And the analogy she brought was that I used to have this question of were you a banana or an egg? The banana is yellow on the outside and white on the inside, or the egg, white on the inside and yellow on the inside. It's a kind of issue that anybody with at least a dual reality inside them has to experience. We don't know what other nationalities necessarily go through.